Oh man. Hello, YouTube. What is going on? We got one person. Welcome. I'm on here a little bit early. Of course, I have my air conditioning pumping, so now I'm freezing. What can you do? I'm sure the ring light will heat me up, and yeah. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes till it's actually 7, so that way I can get started with all the things we're going to talk about today. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any hair, makeup, beauty, skincare, tech, travel videos that I make for this channel. My name is Kimberly if you're new. Thank you so much for coming. Every Monday at 7, we have our Monday night makeup, where basically I just talk about makeup news, the latest trends, and all the things happening in the makeup industry right now. So, and some pop culture stuff, but mostly makeup. If you have not checked out my other videos, I have some really great videos on like my makeup collection clean out. And those are all really awesome products that I like tried and used, and you can see swatches and all different things. So I have 2 more videos coming up soon with that. So I definitely love the makeup go through collections. I always love to see people go through their makeup collection, like the decluttering, because it's like I love to see that everyone is hoarding stuff as much as I do, which is hilarious. And see like how many products they have and how old products they have, especially with these special collections. It's so funny when you go out and buy all the little pieces and all the lip glosses and the special packaging, and how like in a year you don't even care about that anymore and you're like on to the next makeup thing. But then it's so hilarious to see people like go back in their collection and show that they still have all this stuff from like, it's 2020 now, so all these makeup collections from like 2018, and people are like, yeah, I remember this collection, the beach collection that was like every other beach collection that ever came out, but we still bought it all. So that is always funny to me because I definitely fall into that boat. In terms of, my camera's shaking, stop that. In terms of the collection, some of the old collections you'll see in my videos, MAC Viva Glam for Nicki Minaj, MAC Viva Glam for Lady Gaga and Miley Cyrus, MAC, what was that collection? The Marilyn Monroe collection, MAC, the Sailor collection. That was back when they used to really be doing it with the collection. So I got a lot of that stuff. Some of it I kept, some of it died and is expired, but it's actually crazy that a lot of this makeup survived, because mind you, when I first really got into makeup, it was back in, I was about to say 2009 is when I really started getting into makeup and buying all the makeup and all my little structures that I have to keep it safe in, like the Rubbermaids and stuff that I have, the little drawer sets. So I bought, that was when I was in college as an undergraduate student. Then I moved to go to grad school, brought all the makeup with me, then moved home, then moved to first apartment, moved to back home, moved second apartment. And then it's like this makeup has traveled everywhere under the sun and it's still holding together. So shout out to Max Packaging. Maybe it's that dark color wrapper or the bullet shape, but it really just holds lipsticks really in place for a real long time. I actually don't even have that much makeup on right now. As you can see, there's a huge pimple on my forehead. Just working out, wearing sunscreen since I've been working out outside. My skin has just not been agreeing with it. I had sunburns on my eyelids. Those have thankfully healed up. I tried, I hate when these negative reactions happen to my skin. I tried the KNC lip mask and they ended up burning my lips with like a chemical burn. So it came out really bad. And then, so I have to do a buyer beware video for that. So I'm not even really wearing lipstick or makeup like that until my lips heal. I mean, I could kind of start to stretch them again, but if I were to do like a full smile, my lips like crack and bleed and it's so painful. Like I really played myself with that. But That's one of the things with sensitive skin. You try it, hope you don't have a reaction, and you know what? Sometimes it does not always work out the way you want. But it is 7:03, so I am going to jump into the thing. So I'm gonna get started with makeup news. So the first thing, it's not really news, but it's definitely something I feel you should know about. Sephora's Welcome Back sale is starting August 14th to, I think, August. Sorry, I was just looking at my watch real quick. August 14th to, I want to say August 20th. I'm not sure, but definitely search it. It's a beauty insider sale. What the deal is that you're going to get $15 off if you spend $75, and then you'll get $20 off if you spend $100. Now, I do have a video in the past where I said things that you should get for the VIB sale, and I stand by that video. Basically, my strategy, if you don't have time to go watch the video, is that you should buy expensive things so that way you get a discount and it's like worth it because you got something expensive. However, the VIB sale, which is going to happen again in November, so just, pocket that in your mind so you can remember that. That sale is 20% off everything you get. No, there's very few exceptions, probably like a few Drunk Elephant skincare products. Everything else you could get this 20% off, right? So with this sale being that you have to spend $75 just to get $15 off, it just doesn't make sense in my mind. Why wouldn't you just wait for the 20% off? Unless if it's something that you ran out of it and you buy it all the time and now it just happens to be on sale, then I kind of get it for that. Or if it's like your birthday, people are giving you gift cards or something like that, then definitely maybe you want to take advantage of it. But I'm not going to do any kind of haul or big purchases during this. The only thing I'm thinking is that I want a new Guerlain terracotta bronzer, and that bronzer I think is $80. So if I were to get it now, it would be $15 off. So that would be a deal, I guess. And the bronzer is something I can wear in the summer right now. I mean, I wear bronzer all year round, but it's definitely something that I would be getting into tune with, especially now that I'm doing the lives, plus my videos, plus just in general, I've been doing more like Zooms and digital events and stuff like that. So it's like I need to be getting back into my applying the makeup and all the things. You don't want to lose the skills and get rusty for when we eventually get to the time where we don't need mask anymore, right? So, but yeah, definitely that'd be the only one thing I'm gonna get. So, like I said, if you are a beauty insider, I would recommend that you wait till the holiday 20% off in November. But if there's some things that you really, really want now, or like you got a birthday coming up or something like that, I definitely understand if you splurge on this sale. Okay, so then the next thing I have on my list of makeup news is that ELF announced that Alicia Keys will be having a lifestyle beauty brand under the umbrella of their company. So what I imagine this is going to be like is that Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, they own MAC, they own Estee Lauder, they own Sephora stores, and basically you have all these beauty brands that are under this one company. So basically I'm thinking ELF will be like the big overarching company, and Alicia Keys is going to create her own makeup brand that's going to be underneath this umbrella of ELF Cosmetics. I personally think this is absolutely hilarious. I've been watching so many videos. First, it started on Twitter that people were just like, "Ooh, not Mrs. No Makeup starting a makeup brand." And then people going crazy on Twitter. Then people on YouTube with their commentaries basically going through the timeline of her not being down for makeup. And then to this point now announcing that she's having a beauty brand. If you're not aware of the whole no makeup thing with Alicia Keys, a couple of years ago, basically Alicia Keys decided, she said that like she doesn't need makeup, it's covering her true beauty, blah, 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 blah. She's not going to wear makeup anymore. So then, of course, years go by. People who wear makeup had already been buzzing about this girl's wearing makeup. Look at how she looks in this picture versus a picture of like paparazzi and her on the street. Her skin looks different. She has something on. She's just not telling us what it is. Then continue to fast forward. Someone who she was on The Voice, and she had a makeup artist. So it's like, for someone who doesn't wear makeup, why do you need a makeup artist? So then, of course, the makeup artist said, well, we do put some makeup on her, like brows, but I mostly put skincare on her. And I'm like, there's no way The Voice is paying you to rub lotion on this lady's face. Like, girl, it's no makeup look is basically what's happening here. So fast forward to now, Alicia Keys has this makeup beauty brand. This whole thing is really confusing because one, I feel like who is the target demographic? Like Kylie comes out with makeup products because they're Kardashian fans. Rihanna could come out with makeup because she has Rihanna fans. Are there like enough Alicia Keys fans that they feel like they're gonna launch? She hasn't had an album in a while. Are there enough people who are like really riding for her and are all gonna want to buy this makeup? Life comes at you fast when you're hitting 40. Listen, I can definitely agree with your sentiment, although I'm not 40. Hey, Jessica, thank you so much for coming. But what I am going to say is that I feel like she put herself in a box with this I don't wear makeup thing. I feel like what she really should have done, if she knew that she wanted to make this move later down the road, she should have said, I'm going to wear less makeup and like take care of my skin and stuff. And that's going to be a priority for me, because then she could have transitioned into this whole clean beauty phase. And I wear makeup, but I want to wear healthy makeup. Also, she could have come out with a skincare brand, because, you know, people need skincare. But what I do want to say is this is definitely my prediction. Because of COVID-19, a lot of celebrities and influencers and people who made money off of events and performing and hosting, they're all looking at people like Rihanna and they're like, she can still sell items and is still making money because she's selling like a product and like not her presence, you know? So I think that a lot of celebrities, as you can see with the makeup tutorials, all of a sudden in the younger generation, the Gen Z celebrities, they've hopped on it. All of a sudden they're doing makeup tutorials and showing you their favorite hairstyles and all this stuff on YouTube. So I fully expect that all these celebrities are going to start trying to create monetized lanes of products, or they're going to be doing like Patreons, or a lot of them are already on OnlyFans. So I definitely expect to see a slew more of celebrity beauty products. I don't, like I said, I don't know who the demographic is going to be to buy this. I mean, basically it's going to have, she's probably going to do like a clean beauty. Hopefully she'll have a large range of colors and target it towards like the brown people demographic, but we'll see. I know for a fact that, I mean, I'm going to look at her offering, but we'll see the price point also. Because if it's ELF prices and it's like $7, then I'll support. But if it's anything more than that, like I can't buy expensive makeup from somebody that claims they wear no makeup. Next thing are the fall makeup trends before I talk about fall makeup trends, fragrance and skincare. So the internet is continuing to come at Rihanna's Fenty Skin because of the fragrance and how it's horrible, because every product in the line has fragrance. It's a large amount of fragrance. It's not naturally occurring fragrance. And why does it have so much fragrance in it? Most skincare products have some fragrant element, whether it be like a lavender oil or some kind of straight perfume in it. There are a lot of products that have fragrance. And for those of you who are team clean beauty, I would recommend that you go look at the boxes or the product descriptions for your favorite clean beauty product, and you will see that there are fragrances in it. They might be naturally rosemary oil and those kinds of fragrances and not perfume, but guess what? Some of those essential oil oils will ravage your skin. Lavender oil specifically, oh my gosh, you're talking about burns, redness, irritation, hyperpigmentation. Anything bad that can happen to your skin can be caused by lavender oil, and it is in so many skincare products. So I would say fragrance, yes, it's not the best, but definitely check what you're using, because I have some awesome skincare products that just happen to have fragrance, and I don't find that they're destroying my skin or doing anything crazy. So I think you should ease up on the trying to drag her just because it has fragrance. I mean, try it. If you don't like it, from the people who said that they put it on and that they had makeup on their face and it couldn't wash all the makeup off, that I feel like is a legit criticism. Like, it says it's a makeup remover and cleanser. It couldn't remove the makeup. Cannot fulfill claim. That makes sense. But for you to be like, oh, it's a problem because it has fragrance, and it's like so much stuff has fragrance now. Like, come on. Don't just, are you going to stop using everything fragrance? No. So, like, we have to be, as much as we want to be critical, we also have to be, use our common sense and not try to put unfair standards on one product compared to the other. All right, next thing are the fall makeup trends. So, you know, it's the time of year, although to me it's still summer and I want it to be summer forever, but we're coming up on the fall makeup trends. So I just want to really quickly explain what some of the fall makeup trends are, and I'll give you guys my 2 cents on what I think about them. The first trend is the overliner. So that is where you take eyeliner and you put it here instead of on your lash line or underneath your lash line. You put it like where your lid is. So especially for people who like don't have creases, you could just draw that little line and then you like flick it up on the end. I think overliner looks so beautiful on people. I've seen so many, it's been a trend for the last couple of years, but a lot of makeup artists, especially during like spring fashion weeks, they'll have really cute, bright overliners that are like stacked on each other, and you'll see like a little rainbow of eyeliners in the eye, and it looks so cute. For me personally, I do not have a steady hand. I can't even get a lot of the times when I try to do a little cat eye, I have to go back with a Q-tip and clean it up. So I'm not even going to try the overliner, but there are really, really pretty versions of it. So if you have a steady hand, definitely check it out. I'm also hoping that somebody comes out with some stencils soon, so that way I could just trace it onto my eye, because that would be so much easier. Glowing skin. So from the summer, we had this whole trend of glowing foundation, glowing moisturizer, glowing serums. All we want to have is glow, 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 glowing skin. That is going to continue into the fall. From being in and around makeup for all these years, I see that it happens in waves. So usually what happens is we'll have so this is 2020. So I guess 2018 was when everything was matte. Matte lipstick, matte foundation, matte powder, everything matte, matte, matte. So now we're going to the other extreme, which is the glowy, dewy kind of look. So I feel like that has started 2019. Do I want to say it started 2019? Yeah, probably spring 2019 is when we got hit really hard with the glow products. And then it has continued. And I predict that probably once it is 2021, end of 2021, going into 2022, we're going to see an end of the glow trend and everybody's going to be back to matte. I really hate these kind of trends with not the shininess, but like the effervescence of your skin, because when it's glow, then all the people who have oily skin and combination skin, they end up getting all these skin problems because you're putting all this stuff that makes your skin more oily just so you can have the glow look. When matte is cool, all the dry skin ladies' skin looks parched and cracked and dried just because they're overloading their face with all these matte products so they can fit in with the trend. So I really hope that we find a happy medium with like a natural finish being cool, and then everybody can stop murdering their skin. Crystal embellishments. Now, if you ever got your eyebrows done at the Benefit eyebrow bar, you will see that they're one of their services that they offer is like gluing little rhinestones to your eyebrows. And I always thought that was hilarious and outrageous, because most of the people who I would see who purchased it, they were all like 14 or 15-year-old girls who were just like, I want rhinestones on my eyebrows. And then their parents are just like, okay. But really, really crazy that now that's going to be like a legit makeup trend. So they're saying for fall, I guess, that all these companies are going to be launching these adhesive rhinestones for you to stick to your face. I guess I'm definitely impartial to it. One, because I have a lot of like facial hair, so I don't like sticking anything to my face. A Band-Aid or anything. It's like when you take it off, it's like I'm getting a mini wax. So I really don't like the idea of sticking anything to my face, especially just a rhinestone. Like I guess like in the corner of your eye, but that just seems a little Halloweenish to me and not necessarily like a look I could pull off every day. And then also, are these rhinestones one-time wear? Are they reusable? Like, how does that work out? So I don't know how crystal embellishments work, but new style. The next fall trend for 2020 beauty that a lot of people are going to be talking about is extra liner. So extra liner is just the idea that your eyeliner is thicker than the standard size eyeliner. So if you saw the WAP video with Cardi B and Meg the Stallion, Cardi B's eyeliner, it would be a perfect example of overliner. Like, it's just, you could tell that it's like 2 or 3 swipes with the felt tip eyeliner pencil to get that exaggerated eyeliner that goes past her eye. So really, really cute look. Way easier to achieve because, like I said, you can just clean it up with a Q-tip afterward. But also, I think that a lot of people are going to be bringing a different colored liner under their eye, so that way just have that extra over the top eyeliner emphasis. And especially in the digital realm, the Zoom world that we live in today, really what sticks out on camera is going to be your eyes, your lips, and then that's really it. So I mean, your skin you can kind of keep perfected, but no one's going to see your amazing like triple beat foundation when you can't really see them in person because you can't really see what it looks like. So I feel like the eyeliners are definitely about to make a big hit. So let me make sure this is still going. I see you're recording. Sorry. Unfortunately, somebody just called me and my phone is hooked up to the computer, so it just swiped out to the right. But y'all are back now. So extra liner. The next thing is red lips. To me, red lips are a timeless thing. The only reason why people will try to say like, oh, red lips for fall is because a couple of designers will show looks that feature red lips for their fall collection. And then people feel like now it's red lips for fall. But you know what? Red lips are all year round. It is the easiest makeup look to do. If you struggle with, you don't want to put on 3 different eyeshadows and blend, you don't even necessarily want to do brows. If you just only want to wear one piece of makeup and walk out the door, it is a red lipstick. So red lipsticks are always on trend 24/7. People are going to try to say they're a thing for fall now, but you can always make it rock, okay? Fluffy brows are the next trend. This boyfriend, I feel like, what was it, like 2 years ago, it rolled in with the boyfriend brow. And then after the boyfriend brow, I don't think fluffy eyebrows went anywhere. This look now, I guess the boyfriend brow was supposed to be, it was groomed, but it was thick. I think the idea of the fluffy brow is that it doesn't have that harsh line going across the top. I think it's cute. I mean, if you have enough hair to have fluffy brows, more power to you. And definitely rock it. The only thing I would be careful with is with these eyebrow gels. Moderation is key because when they dry up, if you overload your brows with brow gel, it will get flaky and crusty and then it won't look as cute. So definitely be careful with that. But I like the fluffy brow. And then they're calling this last trend art class eyes. So it's basically the idea that you have a creative take on eyeshadow. So instead of just doing like a brown smoky eye or a blue, navy blue eye or something like that, they're saying the trend is going to be to use different colors, to use geometric shapes, different textures. Eye gloss, that's been a really popular product that a lot of companies are coming out with. So it's like lip gloss, but for your eyes, for your eyelids. And I think that the art class idea is basically going to be that you're going to take all these different kind of products and techniques and application styles and textures, and you're going to make your own kind of look. So I think that's what they mean when they say art class eyes. So I really think that's really fun. I love glitter eyeshadow. I love matte eyeshadow. I definitely like the idea of kind of having a creative spin on your eyes. And it's funny, whenever I got comments that my makeup was unprofessional, it was never lipstick. It would always be when I had outrageous eyeshadow. Like I would have like a hot pink, lime green, yellow ombre. And they'd be like, oh, like that's too much. That's too much makeup. It's unprofessional. I don't wear that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I would definitely say that is, I really hope that that trend kind of normalizes it, especially since people are working from home and stuff like that. Like, why not have fun makeup? Like, you deserve it. Uh, so now we are going to get into the product releases. So if you have any, also in the comments, if you have any fall beauty trends that you've been seeing, let me know. But those are really the ones that I've been seeing in terms of magazine editorials and what makeup artists and makeup lovers are talking about. um Makeup has no rules, so this whole idea of trends really doesn't mean anything. Like, if you um like it, I love it, and try different things, and you have to make some mistakes. Okay, just don't take a picture that day or just delete the pictures later, but definitely try some new things and keep it fun. All right, new releases. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Spray. So the first time I ever saw Charlotte Tilbury products was at Harrods in London, which is a huge it's a huge store. It's basically like a Macy's kind of store, like department store, except it's like 15 floors, and they have like outrageously expensive things all the way down to things that everyday people buy. So on the, it's actually funny. They have a makeup section. They have a makeup section on the other side of the perfume section, and the perfume section was the strongest smelling, no ventilation perfume section I ever ran through. I felt like my eyes and my throat were burning by the time I got out. It was outrageous because they had just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of perfumes. But yeah, when I got to the makeup side, I saw Charlotte Tilbury, and what kind of, I like the packaging and I like the aesthetic of it with like the peachy background and the bronze kind of elements to it. And I was like, okay, Charlotte Tilbury looks cute. But then I looked at the shades and noticed that there were no shades that were rich enough to meet my skin tone. So I was like, oh, so quiet for her then. Charlotte Tilbury has now made a jump across the pond. She's in Sephora and she's more internationally known. She has increased her shade range, but however, still not dark enough for me for most of her products. And so I never really was checking for her. She came out with this serum that was like a $90 serum, and everybody was like, this stuff is not worth the money and it's a hot mess. So after that, I started paying more attention to her once everybody had that to say. So now I'm looking at the setting spray, and the setting spray is in the same line as the serum. And I'm just like, if the serum was all this money and the serum was supposed to do all these amazing things and it never really did, why would I think the setting spray from the same line would work? And there's so many different kinds of setting sprays. Like, it could mean something different for various people. In my makeup wearing, I like to use sweating sprays to re-moisten my makeup look. So for instance, if I put on foundation, concealer, and then I powder it, once I powder, I know I'm going to look a little more dry. So I really like to have a setting spray that's kind of like, I use the Evian water spray actually to bring that life back to my face, so it's not that flat, but it's still not oily. I like the Urban Decay All Nighter or the D-Slick, so that way it'll take the oil, if my oil starts to break through my makeup, it'll kind of get rid of that and hold it and make my makeup last. Really, really like that. But I also feel like, how many setting sprays do you need? What do you do? What are the reviews? I'm definitely going to wait to hear more about that product before I even think about purchasing it. My next thing to talk about is It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation. It Cosmetics has finally made a full shade range for a foundation. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all came a long way. It's funny, I'm a QVC girl, so I love to watch QVC all the time. One of my favorite things, especially when I was a kid and I'd be homesick, I would watch QVC and see all the people be super positive about these products that nobody really needs, but just to hear them so excited about it, I thought it was great. And then I was addicted to QVC ever since. So really cute to see that. And I saw like It Cosmetics come up from just, they were only by under eye, then they became the universal brow pencil, then they came out with the foundations of all these other products. But with QVC never carries a full collection for most makeup products. So when I first saw Bye Under Eye, I was like, oh, so QVC just only has the shades for fair and medium skin. But maybe if I go on their line or go to Ulta, they'll have shades that are appropriate for African American skin colors. And of course, that was not the case. And they were like that for years. So then I never purchased anything from It Cosmetics, because my personal thing is, if I can't buy a foundation from your brand, then I'm not buying anything. Because it's like, clearly you didn't have me in mind when you were creating your products. And that's just really disappointing. Like, why shouldn't I have a full face of your products? Like, isn't that what you want, for me to spend all my money with you? So I never bought anything from It Cosmetics. I'm looking at this foundation. I do feel like It Cosmetics is really focused on the kind of older demographic of like, get rid of your wrinkles and all this kind of stuff. So they have a lot of like skincare stuff in their products, which makes me a little like, ooh, because with those kinds of things, I tend to have a reaction to them, my skin. So I don't know if I'm gonna try it, but I'm super proud of It Cosmetics for even having that many shades. Like I said, normally on my channel, I wouldn't speak on It Cosmetics. I have nothing to talk to them about, but I'm glad that they're taking a step in the right direction. Next is going to be Bare Minerals Strength and Length Mascara. Now, I don't want to say bad things about this product, because like I said, I haven't seen, but usually when I say a bad thing about a mascara, it's because I've seen the product pictures and it looks bad, and it's just like, oh, I'm not buying that because the demo looks like trash. So why would I spend my money? But Bare Minerals, I first saw when my sister got her makeup done for prom, because she got her makeup done there, and I watched and I saw all the little powders. And when she was there, this was years ago, like over a decade. So for those of you who are like, wait, what? All they had was powder. Before Bare Minerals ever came out with these liquid foundations and the lip glosses and the lipsticks and all the different things, it used to just be powder foundation, powder highlighter, and powdered shadows, and everything was loose, no solid, no compacts, only loose powder. So that's when I first saw Bare Minerals, and I can't even front, I went and bought it. That was one of my first foundations, and I loved it because I was young and my skin was flawless and the powder looked great on it. So then, of course, flash forward to college, and then as I'm getting more breakouts, oiliness, dryness, my combination skin coming to its full fruition, and the powder started clinging to the dry parts of my face in a patchy looking dry way, and then I had to give up on Bare Minerals. I did have a few Bare Minerals lipsticks once they launched their collection for that. I like the lipsticks, but I don't buy them regularly, and I haven't really had any interaction with Bare Minerals. Now Bare Minerals has liquid foundations. They're more of a full-fledged makeup company, and their thing is just that their makeup products, I guess, are more natural than the average. So I'm guessing that this mascara is probably just fine, especially if you're looking for a more natural mascara. So I don't know. I haven't been excited about anything by Bare Minerals in a while, so I'm not excited about this mascara either. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. We'll see, because I love mascara. Lastly, I'm going to talk about Midas Cosmetics Dusk to Dawn face palettes. These palettes look so cute, and I really wanted to bring them up because in our last Monday Night Makeup, we talked about having one palette to do your whole face and how like convenient that would be if there was one thing that had foundation, concealer, highlighter, contour, eyeshadow, mascara, lipstick, blush, and it was just all one thing and you could do your face. Now this Midas Cosmetics palette is not that. However, what it is that it does have highlighter, contour, and then 2 eyeshadow shades. So it's pretty much your whole face except for complexion products. So I'm looking at this like, oh, this is what I was looking for. And it's funny that it's created by it's a black owned makeup company, and the people who create it are black influencers. So I'm definitely want to get my hands on this palette so I can review it and talk about it. It goes on sale. I think it goes on sale today, because I think I was trying to get it yesterday and I couldn't. But yes, I'm really going to try and get that palette because I think it's really cute and I want to create different looks. And even though traveling is a dream right now because of the state of the world, I definitely want some things that are going to simplify my makeup when I travel. So right now when I travel, I have a bottle of foundation, 2 concealers, my Hourglass highlighter or a Fenty Beauty highlighter, the Fenty Beauty contour, the Fenty Snap Shadow palettes. So if I could get rid of the Snap Shadow palettes, the highlight and the contour, and just have one palette, that would be really convenient. So I'm gonna check this out and see if I can get my hands on it, because I really think it looks cool. So thank you so much for coming to a Monday Night Makeup and my live today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, that way you can see all the great videos that I put on the regular. Also come back next week Monday so we can continue to talk a lot of great things makeup. Follow me on Twitter at Kimberly M. Gamble, and I will see you guys next time. All right, have a great week.